And we're live.
Awesome. Good evening, everyone.
Is it evening?
Yeah, it's 5 p.m. Well, I'm going to close my door.
Late afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Friday the 13th. Thank you all for joining us, me and David. My name is Pearl, and I am from Orlando, Florida, in America. And
I am David. I am from London in England.
Wonderful. And we are teachers at one of the Milano schools. And thank you for joining us. Hello, Massimo from Naples. Thanks for joining us. We're so happy to have you here. You guys, please write in the chat so we know who we're talking to. Tell us where you're from, what city you're from, because we have students from everywhere in Italy. Wonderful. Great. If this is your first webinar, there is a delay in the chat, so we will not see your responses immediately, but we will do our best to answer them as quickly as possible. Anything to add? Great.
No, that's everything. Perfect.
All right, let's get started. So today we're going to talk about the weather. And in this focus activity, we're going to talk about weather adjectives, giving advice, and simple past.
Awesome. This is a very good day to talk. There is beautiful weather outside.
Oh, you're from Trieste. I've always wanted to go there. I'm going to try to pronounce your name.
Beautiful.
I'm going to try to pronounce your name. I may pronounce it wrong. If you can write it out in the chat, I will try my best, but Matija, I think. But tell me if I'm wrong. But thank you for joining us. All right, good. So today we're talking about the weather, giving advice, and simple past. When we give advice, Mattia. Oh, got it. I can say that.
Perfect.
Mattia. Sorry. Thank you. Mattia from Trieste. Thank you. Good. So today in English, when we give advice, we usually use this word, and it is called, well, I'm going to ask you. So when we give advice, word do we use? So write it in the chat. When we give advice, what word do we use?
I know this. It's a modal verb, right?
Which is a modal verb, and we use this word a lot to give advice. Perfect. So if you know the answer, write it in the chat, and we will see if you are right.
Cool.
Today is a nice day to talk about the weather in Milan.
Yeah.
In Milan, it is better than yesterday. It was not very nice yesterday.
No, it wasn't. It was great, but it's nice today. But unfortunately, we can't really enjoy this weather because we're stuck inside.
We are stuck. We are blocked inside our houses.
Yeah. That's a good point. Stuck is the same as blocked.
We are blocked inside our houses. Hi, Fiorella. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Oksana. And not attention. Oh, that is a good guess, though.
Yeah. We say that to give a warning, like attention or be careful, but that's not a modal verb that we use to give advice.
Good, but the word we use is should.
Yeah.
Should.
Oh no, in Trieste it's raining.
Oh, that's unfortunate. It was yucky. It was bad yesterday here, but it didn't rain. I think it will rain tomorrow here, actually. Okay, good. So the word we use to give advice is should. Like you should stay inside. Not you. You should stay inside when it's raining. This is advice.
Perfect.
Right now we can. Good. So when we change a verb to the past, how do we do it? How do we change in general?
Yeah, our regular verbs, making our regular verbs past tense.
How do we change a verb from the present to the past in general? In Salerno, it's sunny. I bet it's sunny in southern Oksana. Down there in Campania, it's probably very beautiful. I'm jealous. So how do we change a verb from the present to the past? Regular verb. What did you do today, David?
I cleaned my kitchen. I gave it a very deep clean. And after this, yes, I cleaned and I cooked.
Yes, we add ed. So when we change, in general, when we change a verb to the past, we add ed. So clean, because David cleaned in the past.
Yeah, I cleaned my kitchen. I cleaned my kitchen.
Exactly. It becomes cleaned. Good job. Fantastic. That is the general rule for regular verbs. Unfortunately, there are a lot of irregular verbs, and we just need to remember them. Just need to remember them. But there are two very popular irregular verbs that we use all the time: to go and to be. So what is the past of to go and to be? These are irregular, but we use them a lot.
Perfect. Very good question, because it's the most common verbs, I think.
They're most common
especially
verbs, and
be
irregular. Irregular. I use them every day. I think. I'm pretty sure. I use them every day.
I injured myself cleaning and it really hurts.
Yes, Mattia. Went, had is also
Perfect,
irregular.
Mattia.
Massimo, gone is the past participle of to go. Good for knowing that. It's a good advanced level. But went, yes. And was, were is the past of to be. Had is just, it's an irregular verb for to have. Yes.
Also a very common verb. Yeah.
It's also a very common verb as well. Exactly. Let's continue. Good. So today's weather. What's the weather like now? What's the temperature? Is it boiling, hot, warm, cool, cold, or freezing? Do you like this weather? And what is your favorite type of weather and why? So we already discussed what the weather is like now. In Milan, it is sunny. In Trieste, it is raining. In Salerno, it is sunny. Anywhere else? What is the weather like in your city now if you are not from Milan? In Florida, it's sunny today.
Oh, in England, it's sunny today. My family are having a walk in the park.
Should they be having a walk in the park?
No.
In Orlando, where I'm from, it is quite warm.
Yeah.
Like almost 30 degrees.
Oh, wow.
It's very warm. I don't know. It's 81 degrees. I don't know what that is in Celsius.
It looks cold in England because my family are all wearing coats. But it is sunny.
In Naples, the weather is cloudy and the temperature is cold. I don't like this weather in Trieste. I am sure, Mattia. I don't like rainy weather either. I prefer sunny weather. Good. I love the sun. Me too. You don't like.
Me too.
You don't like the weather. So we all like warm weather. We love the sun. Me too.
But actually, I love the sun, but I do prefer rainy weather. Rainy weather is my favorite type of weather.
Why?
Because I'm English and it's very nice and cozy and relaxing. Whereas I find that sunny weather is very energetic.
Massimo says, my favorite type of weather is sunny. Me too. Me too. My favorite type of weather is sunny. Right? Not David. Today is okay. What is your favorite season? What is your favorite season?
Ooh. My favorite season is winter because it's fresh.
What?
Yeah.
Mattia says the temperature now in Trieste is warm. Ooh, that sounds wonderful.
Adriele, in Florence, the weather is warm and cloudy.
I mean, it's warm here. Nice. That's really warm here in Milan right now. It's like, what, 20 degrees?
Yeah, I've had my windows open today.
Wow, it's actually warm in Milan today. Wow, I didn't open my window today. My favorite seasons are spring and summer.
Nice.
Summer in Milan is not my favorite. My favorite season is autumn in Florida.
Is autumn?
My favorite season, yeah. Fall.
Mattia, my favorite season in summer because I love the sea and camping. That's really nice.
Everyone likes summer. A lot of Italians like summer. It's very rare.
Of course they do. My favorite season is either winter or spring. Spring because I love the rain, and winter because I love Christmas.
Oksana, my favorite season is autumn too.
Cool.
Because it's not too hot and it's not too cold. It's very cool. It's very, very cool. Good. So this is an important question. What is the weather like? Is like and do like are two similar questions, but they have very different answers. So for example, what is she like? And what does she like?
Yes, this is a very common error that we hear as English teachers. So
what is the difference? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so to know the difference is very, very good. What is the difference between these two questions? Can you tell us?
What is your favorite season? My favorite season is autumn. In particular, autumn in my home city in Florida. What is the difference between what is she like and what does she like? Similar questions, but very different answers.
Yeah, the only difference is our auxiliary verb. So it's very important to understand these differences.
Massimo says, the first is as she seems.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, kind of.
So is like is for, we say is for description.
Yes, perfect. We answer that question with adjectives.
Are you seeing something? Yes, exactly. So is like is for description. So what is the weather like now? It is hot. Hot is an adjective. It is a description. What is she like? She is nice. She is tall. She is happy. And does like, when do we use does like? What does she like? What does she like? What does she like?
Yeah. Such a small difference in the question.
It is. It's a very small difference, but very important.
So if we ask, what do I like? I like pizza.
I love pizza.
I like winter. I like rain.
You're strange.
I'm English. Oh no, it's not third person that's changing because we changed our auxiliary verb. Is third person. What is she like? And what does she like? That is also third person. So it's not the voice that's changing. Yes, Massimo, perfect. What she loves. So it's talking about preference. Preference. For example, Oksana, yes, she likes running. She likes sunny weather.
Exactly. So does or do, depending, is for preference. Is for preference. Good grief. Is for preference. Good. Good job, guys. It's small difference, but very, very important. Many students make this mistake. So make sure you understand, because what does she like and what is she like? They're very similar, but different. Fantastic. All right.
So now we have the adjectives. Snowy and snow. Match the adjective to the image. Sunny, foggy, rainy, snowy, cloudy, windy, humid, and stormy. Perfect. So we have here the adjectives, and there seems to be a repeated pattern on how to create an adjective from a noun. So my question is, how do we create an adjective from a noun?
Yes, they are ahead of us. Yes, A is cloudy. Yes.
Yeah.
A is cloudy. Yep. Okay, we'll go. We'll ask our questions after. A is cloudy. Yes.
Yeah.
B is snowy. C is rainy. Yes. What? Matthias is
Perfect. Yeah.
rainy. D is stormy. Yep. Good. E.
E.
Yes.
Perfect, Mattia. Perfect, Massimo. E is foggy.
E is foggy.
E is foggy.
Yes, E is foggy. D is stormy. Good. F. Yep, Mattia, Massimo. F is windy.
G and H. Perfect.
Good.
Thank you, Oksana. G is sunny.
Good.
And H is humid.
Good. Good job, guys. Excellent work. So as David said earlier, you can see there is a pattern for all these words. They have something in common.
So how do we make an adjective from a noun? These are all adjectives.
Yes, there are irregulars, but in general.
Yeah, there is always irregulars in English.
trying to think of other words.
Perfect. Perfect, Massimo.
Wonderful.
Yes. Noun
Good. So,
plus Y. So go on.
oh, sorry, I continue. I was looking at something.
So cloud becomes cloudy, snow becomes snowy, etc. Rain, rainy, storm, stormy, sun, sunny, wind, windy, fog, foggy.
But David, humid is an adjective, but there is no Y.
There isn't, because it's irregular.
Good, but what is the noun for humid?
Very good question.
Humid is irregular. So what is the noun for humid? Sun, sunny. Yep. Good. Sun, sunny. Correct. It's not the same. There is one. Good guess, Massimo. It's not the same. It is different.
Yeah, sometimes that happens, but not here. Not here. Pearl, do you know the answer? What is the noun?
It is not. It's the opposite. The rule is the opposite for it. So you guys can do it.
Yeah,
I'm going to give you guys a few seconds. What is the noun for humid? It does the opposite to the rule. It does the opposite to the rule. It's tricky. So
yeah, because I think it's the only one that does this. This is the problem with irregular verbs. It's just memory, or irregulars in general. Irregular adjectives, nouns.
Good. So no one gets it. It's fine. So the noun, Yeah, the noun for humid is humidity.
Perfect.
Help us. So the noun for humid is humidity. So we say there, remember when there is a noun, we can't say it is humidity, because it's for adjective. We say, go, there is a lot of humidity. There is a lot of humidity. There is a lot of snow. There is fog. So it is fog is not correct, or it is snow, it is not correct, because we use it is for adjectives, and there are for nouns. There's a lot of humidity.
Perfect. Perfect. So it is always sunny in. Use adverbs of frequency to talk about the weather in your city. What's the weather usually like in your city? What's the weather usually like in spring, summer, autumn, winter? What's the weather usually like in Paris, Tokyo, London, New York? Using always, often, usually, sometimes, never, and hardly ever. Perfect.
Okay, there is a lot of humidity. There is a lot of humidity when it rains. When it rains, yes, there is a lot of humidity when it rains. Yes, especially in Milan. Good, so tell David and me, what is the weather usually like in your city? What is the weather usually like in your city, in Naples or Salerno and Fieste, usually? Now, in the spring, it's spring.
I will tell you, in London, it's usually cool, not hot, but not warm, not cold. It's usually rainy, sometimes sunny.
Massimo says, in my city, usually the weather is sunny and hot.
Oh,
Wonderful.
very nice. I'm very jealous.
Good. Rains, so we need a few more words there. So either it usually rains or it is rainy in your city.
Perfect. Yeah, we want to use the adverbs of frequency here, so make sure we have a complete phrase. The weather usually, like in my city, is warm and sunny. We need to restructure that one, Pearl.
We do. You're close, Mattia. So the weather is usually, weather in my city is usually warm and sunny. The weather in my city is usually warm and sunny. Remember, when we have the verb to be, only the verb to be, the adverb of frequency goes after. If there is another verb, then the adverb goes before. So it always rains. Rains is our verb, so it goes before. But when we use the verb to be, the adverb of frequency goes after. It is always rainy.
Very good.
In my city, usually sunny and hot. In my city,
Ooh.
it is usually sunny and hot in the summer. It is. Naples is near the sea, so the weather is never very cold. Well, that's wonderful.
I am very jealous, Massimo.
I am
Very jealous.
It is near the sea. Naples has good weather and good food.
Perfect.
Good pizza. Good.
So, Massimo, tell us, what is the weather usually like in winter in Naples if it is not cold? What is the weather like in winter in Naples? And the others tell us as well, in winter, what is your city usually like? What is the weather usually like in your city?
In Florida, in the winter, the weather is very warm.
Very warm.
It's warm
Wow,
and
what
sunny.
is the temperature in winter?
In winter, 15, 16 degrees.
That's that's early summer in London.
Yeah, I mean, it's not very, I mean, sometimes it is cold in Florida, but for one day. But in the summer, it is it is boiling. It is very, very hot. It is boiling. But we have air conditioning, so it is okay. We have air conditioning. And it's very humid. Florida is always humid.
It's very humid.
Yes. Oksana says, in my city sometimes it is cold and rainy in winter. It is, remember, Oksana, in my city, it is sometimes cold and rainy. It is sometimes cold and rainy. Massimo, the winter in Naples is sweet, never very cold. I saw the snow in Naples only once in my life.
Wow.
Aww, that's very nice. Sweet winter. Oh, I love that.
Also, very good irregular verb in the past tense. Saw. Very good, Massimo. Very happy.
Snow. Did it snow in Milan this year? No.
And not last year.
Yeah. It didn't snow in Milan. This is not
in London. It sometimes snows in February.
Not this year.
Not this year.
No, it didn't snow this year. Ah, that's just a shame. All right, what is the weather usually like in Paris, Tokyo, London? I don't know.
Oh, I am going on holiday to New York in September. So, do you know the weather in September in New York? Can you tell me what the weather is like so I can prepare?
Yeah, what do you think? I think the weather is, in New York, I think the weather is, I know the weather. It's cold in the winter and hot in the summer.
So September.
I think in September, New York will be hot.
Hot. Ooh, exciting.
Hot. Not too, because August is the hottest, but it will be hot.
Okay.
But not boiling.
I hope I can go to New York in September.
You hope. Oh, me too. Yeah. In the Ukraine, often it's cold and snowing. Perfect, Oksana. In Ukraine, often it's almost perfect. It's often cold and snowy in the winter. It's often cold and snowy in the winter. Aw, that's nice. Very, very good.
I think the weather in September in New York is cool but windy. Oh, okay. I will prepare for a windy holiday.
You know, I like windy weather.
You do?
Yes.
I hate windy weather.
I like it because it keeps me cool when it's hot.
Windy weather. If it's a light wind, yes.
Ooh, what do we call a light wind? In English, we have a word for a light wind. What is a... Starts with a B. A light wind. I do like a light wind. In English, what is a light wind? A breeze. Perfect.
Perfect, Massimo. Great.
Massimo, change it to an adjective.
Yes. Extra points to make an adjective from this noun.
A breeze is a light wind, but change it to an adjective. Correct. Breeze is the noun, but change it to an adjective. Thinking of that episode from Friends. Breezy. Yes.
Perfect. Breezy. Good.
Good.
Breezy,
when there is
wonderful.
a light wind, you can say it's breezy. Breezy.
So, will New York be breezy or windy in September? Will it be a light wind or a heavy wind? Or strong wind, I should say.
I think it will be breezy.
Breezy. Okay. Breezy I like. I'm breezy.
Windy. Atia thinks windy. It could be windy. It's possible.
Quite a strong wind, I think. Okay, I will prepare for strong winds and breezy winds, but hot weather.
Hot weather for sure. Let's continue.
Perfect. So here we need to give advice. So it's cold, you should wear a jacket. It's warm and sunny, you should go sunbathing. It's snowy, you should...
Good. So if you remember from the beginning of the lesson, we said we use the word should for advice. You should. You should. So tell us, when it's cold, when it's winter in Italy, in your cities, what should we do? Give us advice. It's winter in your cities. Give us advice.
Very good. We went to Palermo in the winter and it was very warm.
It's lovely.
Very, yeah.
I wore a t-shirt.
So I should have taken sunglasses. I bought sunglasses because I did not prepare properly.
So in your cities, it's snowy. You should wear a waterproof jacket and trousers. Also,
good British language there. Trousers.
Pants, and pants are American. And also a scarf and a hat. Yes, exactly.
good.
What do you call those things that cover your hands?
To keep your hands warm and to protect your hands.
What do we call those? The things to cover your hand. I like these. Many doctors wear them too.
Of course.
Hmm?
Mattia, oven mitt. Yes, when you take something out of the oven, when you cook, yes, you wear an oven mitt. But an oven mitt is a type of glove. Thank you, Massimo. Gloves, that is correct.
Gloves, exactly. Mitts, can you call them mitts? Mitten. There you go.
Mittens, yeah, mittens are the one where your fingers are connected. And so mittens are like this, but gloves, you have your individual fingers. So gloves and mitts.
But yes, you can wear mittens when it's cold.
Perfect.
Absolutely. What activity should we do in the winter? What activity should we do in the winter in Italy, in your city? In Trieste or in Naples or Salerno, what should we do in winter?
In London in winter, you should go shopping because it's very cold outside and the shops are very good.
In Florida in winter, you should go to the beach because there are less people and it is not too hot.
Perfect.
In Miss Florida.
I need a cup of coffee. I didn't have a coffee after lunch.
I did not either. There was coffee. It's fine. You should do exercise to give yourself energy. It's healthier than coffee. You should.
Yeah, keep oxygen flowing in my brain.
I'm not going to, but you should.
Yeah, every day it's on my to-do list. Do exercise, but
Anyone, what activities should you do in the winter in your city in general?
maybe we have more answers for summer. Maybe we should ask that question.
Well, while we wait, let's talk about summer in Italy.
Yeah.
Let's talk about summer in Italy. So in Italy, in the summer, give us advice. What should we wear? What should we do in the summer?
Or where should we go as well?
Oh yeah, where should we go? In my city,
bye, Massimo.
Bye, Massimo. In my city, go to the city center in winter. Wonderful, Oksana. Good. Adriele, go skiing. You should, remember to use the full sentence. You should go skiing. You should go skiing. Yes.
Also, Oksana, remember to use should, or it becomes an imperative. Go to the city center. Should is a suggestion. So in my city, you should go to the city center.
Good. But in the summer, what should we do? What should we wear? Where should we go in the summer? It's warm, sunny. Give us advice. Me and David are not from Italy. Give us advice. We are new to Italy.
I always ask my students for advice.
Me too. Mattia says,
especially for food.
You should go swimming in the summer. Yes. In Trieste, yes. Huh. That sounds nice. In the summer, yes. You should go swimming in the summer, absolutely. You should go surfing. Remember, complete sentence, Adriana. You should go surfing, yeah, in your city. Good. You should go to the beach in the summer. Yes.
Good.
What should we wear? What clothes should we wear in the summer?
That's a very good question. Because I often think that in the evenings places get cold, but in summer it doesn't happen. And on holiday, I often take coats or jackets or jumpers because we need them in England.
In the summer?
In England, yeah. In the winter, in the summer, in the evening.
Really?
Yeah. Nothing heavy, but still a jumper to keep your shoulders warm and your arms warm. Yeah.
Oh, so I didn't know. I'm surprised. Oh, in Florida, you should not. You should wear light clothes. You should wear light clothing.
A woman is cleaning her window across the street. And when she moves the window, the sun is shining in my eyes.
You know,
Really
I thought I
painful.
saw like a sun glare on your face.
Yeah, it's like a really bright camera flash in my face.
All right. So while we're waiting, so should is the affirmative, and the negative of should is David.
Oh, you're asking me?
Yes.
Oh, I know the answer. The negative of should is shouldn't.
Good.
Yeah, should and should not.
You should wear a skirt
For our
top
contraction.
in the summer. Yes, in the summer you should wear a skirt and a top. Exactly.
Perfect.
In the summer, you shouldn't wear a coat.
Perfect. I almost said very good job thinking a student wrote that shouldn't equals negative.
You should wear a dress in the summer and a swimsuit. Oh, yes, absolutely.
Definitely.
Good job. You should. So you shouldn't wear a coat in the summer, and you shouldn't wear a swimsuit in the winter. Shouldn't. So should is affirmative, and shouldn't is for our negative. Okay. Good. Let's continue. Okay, come that one. Oh, David, we can do this for you. Since you have
perfect. So I am going to New York. Give me advice for visiting New York. What should I pack for this trip?
Yes, David is going to New York. What should he pack? What should he do in New York?
Yeah.
So give David advice.
Go? What should I visit?
You should take a lot of money.
Yes, New York is very expensive. Very expensive. I need lots of money.
Exactly. You should take a lot of money. So what other advice can we give David? You shouldn't forget your passport.
Cool. I have a question for you, Pearl. Do I need a visa? Should I get a visa for America?
I don't think you need one for the tourist visa because you can stay in America for 6 months, I believe.
6 months?
Well, the tourist visa, obviously.
Very long holiday, nice.
Yeah, I think. I'm not sure. That was the last time I went to England was 8 years ago, and I didn't need to have a visa, so you might want to check.
Perfect, okay.
Because I know Italy has to do the este to enter America. So I don't know, since England is no longer part of the Union, I don't know. You might need to check. Don't quote me on that. So David's going to New York in the summer. What advice can you give him? You should see, you should do, you should wear, you should pack. You shouldn't pack. You shouldn't. You should wear in the summer, in September.
I think I should visit the Statue of Liberty. People have told me it's very, very beautiful.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, you don't think so?
It's okay.
It's okay.
And you can't go to the top anymore.
Oh, in the crown?
I'm not sure. You definitely can't go to her arm.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure about her crown anymore. I can't remember.
Okay.
You should
I don't think I will. What was that?
No,
I should
you should definitely go to Top of the Rock.
Yes. Yes,
Top
that
of
is
Rock
a plan.
To see at sunset.
Beautiful. I love good sunsets.
You should have. You should eat New York style pizza.
Ooh, what is New York style pizza?
It is thin. It's just thin. It's very large. It's large. They sell it by the triangle, by the slice. And you should. It's very big, and it's just cheese. And it's like very long. It's really good. It's thin. It's different type of. It's very different from pizza in Naples.
Okay.
And a bagel. You should eat a New York style bagel.
Yes. I do love bagels. I've never had a New York bagel before.
Good. It's really quiet on the chat. Tell us where we should travel in Italy. I can look for new vacations. When the quarantine is over, where should we travel to?
Yeah, good question.
When the quarantine is over, where should we travel to in Italy? Where should we travel to in Italy? There were a few places I want to go to. I want to go to Puglia. It's very far.
Yeah, I want to visit Puglia and Lecce.
Too, but it's very, very long to get there.
Mm.
No. Where else? Where else do I want to go? I would also like to go to the mountains.
Me too. I wanted to visit the mountains in the snow, but I didn't have the opportunity.
Oh,
well, Filippo, thank you. I have to visit Sardinia.
Yes, we have to visit. Another modal, we have to visit. I would love to visit Sardinia. Perfect. You should bring, Oksana says you should bring a sweater and trousers to New York.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Maybe a sweater at night if it's windy.
Yeah.
I think so. All right, guys. So we're going to stop here because the webinars only last 50 minutes now. Thank you so much for writing to us and chatting with us. There are lessons every hour, so maybe next time you will not see David or me, but we appreciate you talking to us anyway. We hope you have a good weekend.
Interaction.
And that you stay safe during this time, and hope to see you soon.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
Bye. Have a good weekend.